Our Nigerian students in Sumy have been successfully evacuated from the war-torn Ukraine and are now in Poltava. They will soon be evacuated from Ukraine into the country. Nigeria's Minister of Foreign Affairs, Geoffrey Oyama, made this known in Sokoto during an interactive session with newsmen. He called on parents and other relations of students caught up in the war to be calm as the government has finalized plans to evacuate all Nigerian students back to the country. On the crisis, the minister called on both countries to cease fire and dialogue to find amicable solution to the situation that has degenerated into a war situation. He says Nigeria's stance on the war is not different from the position of the United Nations, which recognizes the sovereignty of every nation.
Because they are out of Sumy, which is really the battlefront there in the northeast of the country, and they are. The Russians have made it clear. Well, the Russians say that they don't have an intention to occupy the whole of Ukraine. That they have some certain targets. So they're now getting towards the west of Ukraine, which is not an area of focus. So you're not going, the bombings and all these other things to that part. So the parents can, I think, breathe a sigh of relief that they are getting out of the theater of the real conflict. So our position was essentially this. We recognize the territorial integrity of Ukraine. We recognize the sovereignty of Ukraine. And we are all members of the United Nations. And the United Nations has certain rules and regulations that we have all bought into. And one of them is non-aggression, against a country, unless it's in self-defense.